That note, yeah, do you think that then like women are just irrational in general, or do they use their logic?
If it's like a bland scenario, like you've never experienced it before, but you're saying you're using your intuition, where's that coming from? How can you use that as an intuition to be like make that irrational decision? Do you get what I mean?
But then I think women are also wired to be irrational because they're emotional. They're mothers.
You basically have the right to call someone irrational.
No, because we've all been irrational at some point in our life.
But then who is allowed to?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what defines rational and irrational?
Yeah.
There's none, because that's just how life is. There's none. I feel like there's no common ground. That's just always how it is. There's no common ground.
So do you think that is crazy? Like, I'm not trying to make you guys go mad, but it's like, I think that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, like, if I'm killing to protect my child, I think that should be okay.
But see, do you get what I mean? You think that is okay, but the way Mom reacted now is just like, wait, what?
But okay,
you would kill someone to protect your child.
Wait, let's bring a scenario before people think I'm mad. But like, in a sense where like that, for example, if like my child was in danger, like maybe either someone was coming to the house to like, I don't know, potentially harm my child, or the father is not even the best father. Do you get it? So like, if I'm in a situation where it gets to that to protect my child, I think that should be okay. But at the same time, it's just like, okay, people are going to say murder is murder.
Because some people say it was self-defense.
Do you get it?
Defending my, like, that's how people argue it. Like, they tried to go for my child.
If it was self-defense, then that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, you didn't mean to kill that person.
No, exactly. I'm not saying I'll go out my way to end that person's life so my child's safety is safe. What? Safety is safe. Yeah.
You know, didn't say anything wrong with that.
For my child's safety.
Yes.
But I even forgot what I was saying, but
like you wouldn't go out of your way to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill this person. But if it was a thing where you're in the moment, someone is attacking your child, and you do something and you accidentally kill the person, then
I think that should be okay. Like, that's obviously. But
what do you mean
self-defense.
Okay in what? In the eyes of the court?
Yeah.
So you won't go to prison?
Yeah.
No. I think no, because it just wouldn't make, like, you should serve
at least community service.
Yeah,
minimum.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, you killed someone.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. Like, other people be like, regardless, murder is murder. Like, there's always another way, or this and that, and it's just like, but you're not in that situation. You can't say that.
Yeah,
you actually can't say that.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm not condoning murdering people, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's, you know, where people say irrational, like, there's actual scenarios where it's like, you would have done the same if you was in that position. If you really loved someone, or if you was really in danger, yeah.
Or like, look at Money Heist. They all thought that
everyone was gonna survive.
Huh?
Everyone was gonna survive.
She hasn't finished watching it.
So they all died. Thank you very much, Divine. I'm not watching it now.
Like, when I say they, like the police and everything like that, they all thought that.
No, but did you advise me off yet? No, wait.
I know what Divine's going to say. She will start something.
She will start something.
We don't want to talk about it. We can't talk about it because then we will spoil it for peace.
Thank you. And she even knows it. Do you know what's even worse? Yeah,
she done and she accepted it. Yeah, everyone dies.
No, but I can't win because I'm mad with serious. I've given up. If you want to spoil, just spoil away.
No,
it's
because
fine.
Listen, she started Grey's Anatomy a whole year or two before me, and I started it when? When did I start it?
That's not fair.
August, and I finished it in December.
I don't know.
I finished it in December.
But like, all the people, like the police and them, they thought that the professor and all these people were being irrational. But listen, they were being very rational.
What's rational about? Wait, what's rational about robbing the bank? You've decided to kill yourself.
Have you finished watching it?
Yes, sir.
So do you know the message that they were trying to?
What's the message? What's the message?
Okay, you go watch it and then you come back. I'm not gonna send a message because Peace hasn't watched it. There might be people that haven't watched it. Go back to watch it. Go back to watch it.
Because even based off like season 1, yeah.
No way she gonna go to season 1. Disrespectful.
Isn't it like they're trying to like beat like go against the system like of the government system, the way they handle things and stuff like that, and make things a bit more fair. So they're trying to make a point, like prove a point.
They're proving a point, but they're only being selfish by them lot only being the ones being rich. All their supporters, what did they get? What did all the people that were wearing the mask?
Don't you remember when they threw the money on the floor?
From the sky, I remember that.
And they would have most likely got like £100 from that, because how many people are there?
It's not just about money.
Listen, they robbed.
You're being irrational. It's
You're not using your logic.
You lot are pissing me off. No,
okay.
No, there was no.
That was probably a bad example.
That was a terrible example, but because there's actual no logic behind going.
No, there was logic behind what they were doing, but the actions,
the reasoning
was irrational.
Okay, then, thank you. The reasoning, no.
Because they probably thought, how else are we supposed to get their attention? So they did that to get attention.
Period.
All eyes on them.
Once, twice, now 3 times.
Okay, they're over the
No. How many times do you need to rob something? You even went to a whole different country, and my man.
Shush!
Oh my day!
She just rambling. You know what? Yeah, he's just sitting there taking it all in.
Because I don't know what else to do. Don't know what else to do.
At the end of the day, it's already ruined.
They all died. This one is minor now. They all died. Even the professor.
Please just watch
don't
it
ask
and
me
then
questions,
and then
I'll
you
actually
come back
ruin
to
it for
us.
you.
That's very sad.
Watch it and then come back to us. Would you have one more week free?
Next week? No, but next week I'm dissertation work, innit?
Oh, please watch it. You'll see what we're talking about.
I actually was gonna say everything. I forgot.
Okay, so we're gonna be introducing a new segment to this podcast, where basically we're just gonna be asking like random questions. Literally just asking random questions, kind of like a break type thing, like a commercial break, like adverts basically. Yeah, and Divine is gonna be asking us the questions, and then it shouldn't be a discussion. It shouldn't be a discussion.
It should be like, just say your opinion, but if it gets too deep, I'm cutting it. Okay, so what are the best parts and worst parts of human nature, in your opinion?
The worst parts is the humans. And then the best parts,
I think procreation.
What's that? Giving birth?
Yeah.
Reproducing. Procreation. Oh, sorry.
Is procreation, right?
Yeah.
You lot are confusing.
The worst part is humans, period, and yeah.
What? Human period?
Yeah.
What,
humans, period.
Are you tired? Okay, I can tell.
Our intelligence. I think the best and the worst is our intelligence. Is both the best and the worst.
Yeah,
because we're using it for bad. But it's crazy how how your mind works.
Because apparently, you can drive yourself mad, like, of how much information you've taken in. I don't know how much we're meant to take as a human being.
Like, what's the capacity?
Yeah.
You don't know that.
That's
and
crazy.
The ones that have gone mad, they wouldn't know.
Because you guys are mad, but you guys don't see it. Do you get it?
Next question.
Okay, if you was to sum up a whole human species in 3 words, what would it be?
Huh?
Like, what's 3 words to sum up us humans?
Unique.
I was gonna cuss humans out. 3 words to describe humans: unique,
irrational,
complicated.
All complicated.
And
I don't know.
entitled.
Oh yes. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Actually, from babies to actual adults,
Entitled.
everyone feels entitled.
Very, very.
As a baby,
It's
they feel
actually
entitled that I
disgusting.
need to feed them. I don't need to feed you. I actually don't.
It's actually disgusting how people feel
like,
entitled.
and needy. I think So you need complex entitled. It's like,
That's crazy.
So I think good words.
Hey, should governments make laws to protect people from hurting themselves?
How would they
Exactly.
implement it?
Exactly.
How would it go about? Like, how would that happen? You put them in a box and chain them.
So if they harm themselves, they're going to prison.
Yeah. Like, no, either not even a prison. Maybe they'll take them to a camp. You know them camps, like
church camp.
kind of. Like
I
the
don't think
nature
so.
type of people kind of camps.
Because that would make them harm themselves even more.
How? If you're like with what the? Oh yeah, no, you can jump off a
But I
cliff.
swear there's like therapy and stuff already out there. Therapy.
There's
But then,
suicide line. There's Good Samaritans.
and stuff.
but I swear you would have to go out and purchase like. With therapy, you have to pay for it, so it's not
Not
even
necessarily.
like.
No, but no, I think if you call like,
You can get referred.
I think so by the NHS. I think so. Oh, okay, I wouldn't know but I think so. I don't think you have to pay.
You
to
can
stop
get
yourself from
referred
hurting
and
yourself,
it'll be
like.
for free.
Yeah.
But if you go out of your way to look for a private therapist or a specific type of therapy, then yeah, you would have to pay.
But then why are the people that are paying less important than the ones that are not paying? Not saying
Who
less
said-
important,
What do you mean?
but like why? Okay, why is there two types of people?
I don't think so for suicidal people. I think for suicidal people, I don't think. Yeah, for suicidal people, there is literally you call or whatever, and they will refer you to.
I feel like I'm wording the question wrong. Why is there still? So why isn't mental health like overall just for free? Like why is it not funded by the government? Why is there a sector
it
where?
is funded by
But
by
you
the
just
government.
said other people would pay for it.
No,
If they want to go out their way to go to a special therapist or a private
yeah.
therapist.
because I think that there's different like severity depending on how severe your mental health is.
And what type of
But
mental
my
health
point,
you have.
I get it, but
yeah.
I'm saying why is it not all just funded by the government? Do you get it? Like, why do you have to be at a specific stage for
They
it to
have
be a thing where?
remember you're saying funding. Where's the money coming from? Obviously, they have to prioritize. Think of sociology. That what's it called? What's that thing? What's that thing called? That concept. The walking people, the ones that are. I forgot what it's called. Okay, hopefully them know what I'm talking about. But they have to prioritize people. They have to look at people like the situation. If you're on the verge of like, if there's a like, if it's really really severe, like really severe, then obviously when you call for help, they're gonna help. But if it's like, for example, you're in a why do I always use couple? But like you're okay, but you're like you just need someone to talk to. You feel like, but like if you call, you would have to pay for therapy. I don't have to explain it. Someone help me.
Basically, this is how it works. There are people that can't afford the private. There are people that can't afford the private therapies or the specific type of therapies. That's why they have in place where you can go to your GP, you can call your GP, you can talk to a GP.
Yeah.
They will refer you and what's it called? You will basically be going to therapy for free. But those people are kind of like within the NHS, so it's going to be for free. But there are people that have private ones where they have it in their homes or they have it somewhere, and then you can pay for it. We're not like the government is not saying if you're poor go to here, if you're rich go to there.
Yeah.
You can go to whichever one
up to you.
suits you.
Okay, I get you. I'm just gonna.
Because I think at the end of the day, they're still
it.
providing the same service.
It's still the same service.
I don't know. I think because you're still talking about like the feeling they will prescribe you with medicine or stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the type of mental health.
I just think it depends on the severity of your mental health.
Severity,
and
yeah.
the type of mental. I think, but I might be wrong. Correct me if correct us.
You're
if I'm
wrong. You're wrong.
All right, thanks.
Okay, 2 more questions, yeah. Do you think homework should actually be banned? Do you agree or disagree?
It shouldn't be banned.
I think it benefits you.
Okay, I think personally saying, because don't lie, Iman, you even said it in a video, you used to do your homework in the next...
Yeah,
in the period
no.
before.
I know that I wasn't doing my homework, but that doesn't mean that homework shouldn't exist anymore.
But then I feel like it should only be implemented in like when we get to college or something.
Do you know why? Do you know why? Because it is better that it's implemented from when you're young. Because because we don't really deep the benefits of doing homework. You know, yeah. Even when you go out of the educational thing, when you want to figure something out or when you want to buy stuff, your homework will be to go and research about. But you won't think about it as homework. You think about it as something you need to do.
For example,
to get something done.
For example, because me, like, I've just never been good. I've just hated homework, period, in it. Like, that's just what it was. So it wasn't until I got to 6th form, even uni, that I realised that I actually deeped that I don't have, I can't only do work just when I'm in uni or in school. Yeah. I have to do it when I'm at home too. Because like little kids, yeah, in primary school, secondary school, they go home and then what do they do? Like, I don't have to explain it. Even though you're spending like a certain number of hours in school a day, there still should be, some type of educational aspects when you go back home. So doing your homework, going on My Maths, or going on like whatever website is out there for you.
And it helps you expand your knowledge. Oh, okay, say for example, for an interview, there's 2 people. Okay, a company contacted 2 people. And one person prepares for the interview by researching about the company, researching about questions they might ask in the company, by that company. But the other person gets the call and just, okay, that's it. And then on the day, the other person that did the homework is more likely to get the job because they were more.
But then imagine the other one waffles proper.
No, but I'm saying it's the it's not the fact that it's the concept of.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate.
You're being more proactive. Like, it just helps you to be more proactive, like in different situations. That, like, for example, if you want to plan how you get to somewhere, you would do the homework by literally researching. Okay, what bus will you do? All of it. I think that's.
It's just helping incorporating like
to help
planning
you be more proactive about
and
things,
preparation, and all of that stuff, so and being organised. Okay,
but obviously the schoolwork can be a bit mad, but it helps you to be more organised and stuff.
Okay, smartphones make us stupid. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
It kills us brain cells.
How?
On your eyes.
If you're on it every day.
Yeah.
I had a teacher in so no, actually let me not say it. I had a teacher in 6th form.
So you said you're not gonna say what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say something else. I had a teacher in 6th form. He was them people that are like, when I say pure, like, he was a vegan, he doesn't have a TV, he doesn't have a smartphone, like, he was the vintage. I don't know how to,
Is it vintage? Like old style?
No. He didn't have a TV because he knows he was a health and social care teacher, so he knew the effects of certain things. So I don't think there's necessarily a word for those kind of people, but like, or you see all the things that you would normally do on like a, like, for example, even when like you plan your journey, he would go on Google Maps when he's at home. He knows where bus stops are, he knows what time, everything like that. And then that would like it was only in what's it called, in when he was working in the school, that's when he would use a computer. But other than that, like, he wouldn't
do like smartphones, iPads,
because I think that like stuff. Like using your phone, it just, I think it's not a metaphor, but it's just saying stuff like it just prevents you from doing other things to stimulate your brain, stimulate your mind.
But you know what's crazy? Like, you know how these younger generations, all they do is rely on the iPads and all of that. But I feel like it's not made them dumber, because it's like they're advancing quicker in a sense where like they're learning like how to articulate themselves much more. Because if you even listen to Anik's son, like he sounds so grown, and he's like 3 or too, but it's like
it depends on his environment as well.
Yeah, I don't think it's just your phone.
It won't be just your phone.
If the way you text on your phone is different from the way you would from the way you learning to communicate through a phone. So by texting, for example, is different from the way you would have to write a letter or like a formal something to someone else. Like, because you can be so like in your phone that. I don't know if this happened to you guys, but like, for example, in exams, I will start writing the way I'm typing. What? Do you get it? Like, IKR. In emails, I will start writing the way I type to my friend. Like,
yeah.
I was just like, wait, what's happening? Do you get it? Like, I forgot how to write a formal email to someone. Like,
yeah.
Do you get it?
It's like, do you remember that time? Do you remember in secondary school in year 8 when I got that letter sent home that I was watching too much Nollywood, and it won't be good for my English.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you not remember?
No, I wasn't in your class.
It would
Oh. Yeah, no, yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember you telling me about, yeah.
Because basically we used to watch Nollywood in lessons, but it was on my, it would always be on my laptop because on my computer because I didn't care. It would always be on my login. So they found out, got a letter sent home.
That's crazy. But then you don't even watch Nollywood half of the time, so how would they know that will affect your English?
Because you're speaking broken.
No, but wait. Come on, man, you gotta understand. Thank you. So don't look at me like that. If you don't watch it, how would you know it will affect my English?
Because it's Nollywood.
Okay.
They don't speak like this. They don't speak like this in Nollywood.
It just prevents you from. So I don't think it's making us dumber in the sense like to basically like weigh up the 2 I don't think it makes us dumber like, but because obviously you have access to things easier and blah blah blah. But I just think it makes us dumber in the sense where it prevents you from stimulating.
I think it makes us
lazy. Yeah,
dumber is the wrong word. I think it makes us lazier because
it makes us more lazy.
Okay, whatever.
Lazy is not a word.
Do you want an award? Like, do you want an award?
But if we read the book, we would have known that.
No, but I'm saying, when I was on TikTok, there was what's it called? There was like some Asian woman, she was doing like when she was coming home and how much technology she was using. She'll take off her shoes with them little machines, do the whole hand, like that's crazy. Like the amount of technology she uses, like she was even like the kettle.
That's not really technology.
Everything was electronic. Yes, that is technology. That's even making you 10 times lazier. That is technology because everything in your house is smart. You're not doing anything at all. That is crazy to me.
Even simple, like, because mankind, they already hate exercise already. So for you to bend just to take off your shoes, a machine doing it for you.
There's even this machine, this like potato peeler, and this woman, she was showing how like which one is faster. She was cutting the potato with a knife, like how you would normally do it, and her son was doing it with the potato peeler. The potato peeler was even slower than the knife.
See? But all of this here, you're exercising. I'm joking. No, it's true.
Yeah. Anyways, like literally, we just wanted to come on here and like just talk about the irrationality. If that's the word,
but you was getting on to me
of women's, and if you can trust your gut, and like just kind of going deep into it.
By the way, I was only playing the devil's advocate before everyone thinks I'm actually mad and I'm actually out here trying to kill people and protect my children. No, just playing devil's advocate. Thank you.
So we already know who our haters are going to be. The haters are going to be the ones that don't finish this video.
Exactly.
Until you say this, they're going to hear. Did I say that? Oh, Twitter.
I think this video, I don't know how long this video is. It will probably be split into like part 1 and part 2. If you guys like the part 1 and part 2 concept, definitely comment down below. If you think it's too long to wait a week for another part, then let us know too. But we'll see you guys in the next podcast. Chat to us later.
Bye.
Lisa was the John. Lisa was the John.